Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Olukaide Ariwola's Sixth Amendment for termination of most cases at appeal court. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel. Chief Justice of Nigeria, CJN Olukayode Ariwola, has called on the National Assembly to amend laws and allow termination of most appeals at intermediary courts to reduce burden on the Supreme Court. According to the CJN, from September last year to July this year, the Supreme Court received 1,271 cases consisting of motions and appeals. Out of this, he said, we heard 388 political appeals, 215 criminal appeals, and 464 civil appeals. Ariwola said during the period under review, the Supreme Court delivered 251 judgments. Out of these, 125 were political appeals, 81 were civil appeals, and 45 were criminal appeals. The Chief Justice of Nigeria made the disclosure at a special session of a court to mark the beginning of the 2023-2024 new legal year and conferment of the rank of Senior Advocate of Nigeria, SAN, in Abuja. He said the year's scorecard is impressive, fascinating, and appreciable in view of the unpleasant event that dotted the legal year, especially the attenuating number of justices on the Supreme Court bench, which has to do with some challenges that could not easily be surmounted by one arm of government alone. He assured us that the Supreme Court is determined to redouble effort to have a judiciary that citizens will be proud of. He noted that the judiciary must vigorously avoid any semblance of fear or favoritism, and one that should the people perceive any bias, corruption, or partiality in judgment, doubt to be cast upon the integrity of the entire judicial system, thus contaminating the river of justice. While confirming the rank of SAN on 58 legal practitioners, Ariwola charged them to be worthy ambassadors of justice. He said, and I quote, "As Senior Advocate of Nigeria, you now carry a heavy burden on your shoulders. From the moment you leave this courtroom, everything in you and about to will be freely scrutinized and dissected by everyone that comes in contact with you. There is nothing like private life for you henceforth, as whatever you hitherto regarded as private life will now be treated as public life by members of the public, and there is nothing you can do about it. So watch your utterances, watch your actions, and watch the kind of company you keep. Because you have already assumed the role of the ministers of court, you are now expected to assist the court to attain justice, equity, and fairness in all ramifications. You must display enormous integrity, self-discipline, and a high standard of advocacy as custodians of justice." The Attorney General of the Federation, AGF, and Minister of Justice, Lateef Fagbemi SAN, in a speech remembered the new sense of existing law that could take away the rank in the event of unprofessional conduct. He said, and I quote, "Being a privilege also means that it can be lost or taken away. It is worthy of note that under the new rules, once a name is struck off, there is no provision for restoration of a name to the roll. Therefore, you must continue to sustain the standards and qualities for which you are considered worthy of the rank ab initio." Now, this is what Chief Justice said. Make on that here. There's one particular part of the news that got to me that I think at that time I do Yimo for that particular thing. He said that he noted that the judiciary must vigorously avoid any semblance of fear or favoritism, and one that should the people perceive any bias, corruption, or partiality in judgment, doubt to be cast upon the integrity of the entire judicial system, thus contaminating the river of justice. The river we don't turn to yama yama poto poto. Sorry, I just had to say it. I went there, I was like, let's say this man knows they will not leave him behind. Who is that person? Which river? Which justice? River we don't turn to swamp. You don't turn to swamp. Oh, sorry you. That if they what's it called? If they have any doubts that forget that thing. Yeah, forget them. I don't have problem with you. I have problem with those patronizing you instead of using alternative dispute resolution to settle whatever problem they have. Maybe when people show less interest in the court, you either sit up or look for better jobs to do instead of doing the people. The more you look, the less you say. Well, me, I blame am. You follow go chop the blame inside. See, in this country, we have to start holding people accountable. Just like INEC now, you will not say, oh, nah, Tinubu na you. If these people come talk, say, they no go work. If they give you work now, they before I go speak tomorrow, says, they appoint you, they give an appointment and as maybe INEC chairman, and they come talk waiting, say you no go fit do. Say this thing no dey okay. Are you going to do it? You should not do it. You should stand your ground as a good citizen of Nigeria. Talk say you no go do, or you can resign, abi. By the time one person resign, two person resign, and when una resign, be dey hear say okay see wetin dem say make we do. You know that you people are not the problem. So, but because you agree to dance to their tune, automatically, you don't already dey share for the blame. Judiciary to be proud of, but not with the crooks that we have now as judges and the culture of impunity. Judges no longer have culture. They now do all sorts, using proxies like trading, investing in real estate, owning nightclubs, and appointment as director of companies. This is what is unheard of when we were growing up. Everything don't be You see that song where they say Nigeria Jaga Jaga, you think okay, you think that person will sing and don't know anything they sing. Hello, my dear. Why not give the controversial judgment as usual and collect the money? Amend the Supreme Court rules so that a lot of more judges could be appointed and more Supreme Court rooms in every state, or at least one in each of the geopolitical zones of the country. Well, apart from the fact then they choked. I would say I know that even the amount of judges with the on ground not enough. So I think they should start from there first. Balance everything, make everything day very okay. All right, old. I can't even say that. That's actually too brutal. The person was too brutal. Most of you are not doing anything as judges. You only take money from politicians and do that wish, which is true. Ayola, the Chief Justice of Nigeria, like his mentor, Bat, will never get it right, no matter the adjudications, house clean, or even rejuvenation of the CA as the undermentioned. Believe that true justice in our land depends on whom you know and who they know ostensibly. Cash and carry justices, Ekelo precising APC justices. Alright, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.